Hello, news lovers. If you thought the government could just keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the Sokoto freezer and forget the key, you clearly haven't been paying attention to his legal team. The Federal High Court in Abuja just got a delivery that is heavier than a politician's conscience. We're talking about 3 gigantic documents, plus a cheeky fourth one from across the Atlantic that have officially been stamped, authenticated, and delivered to the court registry. And let me tell you, Justice James Omotosho's desk is looking very crowded right now. Let's look at the screen and break down this legal care package. Tomorrow, January 27, is D-Day. This isn't about the appeal itself yet, it's about the road to the appeal. Kanu's team has realized that you can't exactly fight a world-class legal battle from a prison cell in Sokoto that probably has worse Wi-Fi than a cave. The first document is the motion on notice for transfer. This is the primary request to move Kanu from the Sokoto Correctional Center back to a facility in Abuja or at least somewhere like Nasarawa or Niger State. Why? Because shockingly, it's hard to prepare an appeal when your lawyers are hundreds of miles away. Who would have thought, right? The motion argues that his current remote detention is a blatant violation of his right to fair access to legal counsel. But it gets better. The second document is the supporting affidavit, and this one is spicy. It details the technological blackout Kanu is facing. According to his lawyer, Maxwell Okbara, Kanu has been denied access to basic electronic devices. No laptop, no printer, nothing. How is a man supposed to compile a massive appeal case if he can't even print a document? Maybe the government expected him to use a stone and chisel. The third document is the written address. This is the legal punch that outlines why this transfer is a constitutional necessity. It cites legal precedents that basically say you can't claim someone has a right to appeal if you make it physically impossible for them to do so. Kanu has until February 18, 2026 to file his main appeal, and the clock is ticking louder than a time bomb. But here is the real showstopper, the fourth document. This one didn't come from a Nigerian lawyer's office. It came with a Made in USA stamp. The United States has reportedly weighed in, stating that Sokoto is simply not a safe or conducive environment for a high-profile prisoner like Kanu. Now, imagine the irony. The government claims they are protecting him by keeping him far away, but the US is saying, actually, that region is a security nightmare. Since the federal government has a fundamental duty to safeguard his life while he's in their custody, they are now caught between a rock and a hard place. If they keep him in Sokoto and something happens, it's an international disaster. If they move him to Abuja, he's closer to his legal team and his freedom. Decisions, decisions. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Well, I'm 99.9% sure Justice Omotosho is going to have to sign off on that relocation. There is simply no legal leg to stand on to deny it. He's his own lawyer for the appeal, he needs his tools, and he needs his team. The only question is, where will they send him? His lawyer suggested Nasarawa or Niger, but knowing how these things go, the judge might pick somewhere else just to prove a point, maybe Kaduna or Kogi. But hey, as long as it isn't the middle of nowhere, it's a win for the defense. The moral of the story today? Never underestimate the power of a well-timed document and a little pressure from Uncle Sam. The government tried to play hide and seek with the law, but the defense just found them with a giant spotlight. Tomorrow is going to be explosive, and you know exactly where to be to get the play-by-play. If you want to see the moment the transfer is officially ordered, you better hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications right now. And if you're from the Southeast, I've got a special treat for you in the channel's video section. Did you know Anambra State has a fully functional refinery? Most people don't. Click the video on your screen right now to check that out while we wait for the courts to open tomorrow. Stay smart, stay informed, and I'll see you in the courtroom tomorrow. Bye for now.